Kirkland pops off to Chang. Now back into the backfield.
I think you were right earlier. It was an injury sub. Have been topping the scoreboard for Oso all week.
Wants the reset, doesn't see it. Tries to find the inside flick off the hands, but this might be rain droplets on the camera lens, giving you an idea of the conditions. Another really tough grand made by de Grand Maison. And now she wants to sit one out towards this near sideline. Chases on! Brilliantly done by Cotilliard. Checks it back in. Sam Dion goes for the inside flip and a brilliant layout to save possession and prevent the goal. Merson checks it back in. Sam Dion goes for the inside flip and a brilliant layout to save possession. No, and you'd love to see it. It's cold, showing the save there through Kirali Musa. Now it's foot deep, streaking behind.
Big inside break will be.
The players here showing good spirit, really willing to talk it out and see the other side's perspective.
He's a good double. Might have to do it, but she won't. They will take it easy. That's Tesh to the middle to Kaufmann, and here is the throw right on the money. They get the disc again. High release backhand. I also again want to mention this hard work that the players are putting.
By Jinx, and now Sensui has the disc.
Yamamoto centers to So. Here's a high disc brought down well. A nice inside break, and who else for the score? Any of them. But another floaty disc goes out of bounds. Great effort by the receiver.
So Johnny Oncle with their first position, looking for an early break. Not able to get underneath that one and scoop it up off the turf. Mannings with the high release backhand. Frustratingly, he got it in his hand, he just couldn't stick it. Low, flat, driven down the field.
Nice defense by number 27. Just
well received there. Having to get strong fingertips onto that disc. The wind has now been very blustery, picking up. Interesting angle of disc.
I think
from a Devon receiver on the sideline.
Bignell has tried to put IO on that, and it was the wrong angle. As you say, Gigi, that's gone a long way out the side of that pitch.
In the following second.
Is the weather sentient? Look, I know it isn't, but sometimes it does feel like it is. Here's Warren. Puts a lot of air on Maelstrom of bodies there. Coward rips it down. And rips it down in the end. There he goes. Now back to Cooper. Cooper to Mannings. Gets emphatically foot blocked. Good Lord! Gets his own look. Finds Todd. Never not somebody thinking about playing with you. I want to use the win to my advantage. Chelsea agrees and it is tips. But if you don't catch your knees, that's what can happen. As held on, has the position there. As Benedict drops deep.
Wonderful shot from Benedict. Looking for a receiver. Finding in the end zone. Lowercase just able to bubble it back in, and that goal has been given. Chiasso, Valerie Chiasso, number so far. Lowercase not giving them any opportunity whatsoever. Pinau managing to catch that underneath some pressure. Atkinson slicing it inside out, 4-2. Still a very, very good result. Puma's only losing so far to. I am struggling to catch up on that, but I don't need to. They are dominating in the end zone, getting massive bids. This Puma zone being suffocating so far. really aggressive cut. Brenneman going to the grass and picking up that disc.
It's all going between the handlers really at the moment as a layout D comes flying through the cup from Pruka.
Huge bid from Pruka. We saw her get the D and the score in that last point. Pumas did really well. Another very high disc. A lot of bodies underneath it.
Probably done talking.
But first, the managers have come down with that disc. Very difficult read. Again, trying to find options. Gets it to Brenneman. Brenneman into the end zone for McPherson. That one is in. Lowercase with another point.
Oh no, certainly not. We've seen what they can do.
Chelsea. Thorson. Thorson trying to shepherd the players. Benedict bids again. That was huge. Benedict.
And a huge layout bid. What a beautiful defense from Tim on Birds of Paradise. Soaring through the air there. Swinging captain right through the middle. Points to the end zone. Looks for the hammer. Throws the hammer. Trusting in Lynn to get that well-earned trust. Fraser to Lynn, two players that have been topping the scoreboard for Oso all week, have done it again. Another break for Oso.
That shot showing the confidence he has in his receiver, showing the belief and trust that he thinks Lynn is as safe as houses before the repeal of back into this game and up the field.
Alvaro with that near drop, but manages to hold on to it. Ah, huge lift.
Be free to watch. I don't love how far off where the Oso defenders are being when these happening. It is going to tighten up more pressure on them.
Like that. A timing that can't quite stop it, and we will find our final point. Birds of Paradise in the end zone with that nice, smooth offense after that bidding. Lynn couldn't quite get his hands on it. A beautiful.
A little bit of a stumble. Cranston. Big face. It's in front of the end zone and Espinoza bids. Absolutely no chance.
Another one where Reading have just read the
The Seagull zone is doing a great job of containment. The handlers are very close to each other. Occasionally it punches through like that, but because the Deeps are doing an excellent job, there's not really any continuation. It's just making them throw so many more passes. They put the expansive shot to the end zone.
McMorrow, will she get this? Big bid from McMorrow and a great grab in the end zone. Awesome catch. Over to Cludius. A huge swing pass and a great grab there from Steer. Wells now. Krebs in the middle. And a diving catch from Caston Miller will keep the disc alive for the Seagulls.
That stalkout has to be getting high as Simmons to his left eventually gets it to a huge layout block. Reinhardt to nice.
Incredible matchup between Reinhardt and Timmins. I really like to watch them play. Timmins, of course, with the height advantage, but Reinhardt to get their first hold of the half. First point.
Far side opportunity. Swinging it around nicely. This is lovely movement. Can she throw the round? Yes, she can. Oh, but just a little bit too much. And nicely snagged out of the air. Can they
get the space around, they can. No secondary swing, fake to the hammer. We love to see it. Oh, and that's a huge break for the goal. And Spanglish putting themselves ahead again. There is a pick signal in the centre of the field, but I think that might be not impacting on that goal, so it's going to stand for Spanglish.
Lots of high fives, lots of hugs, and a lot of love.
Lots of time being given to the dump, but she just tries to punch it in, getting frustrated. But look at the camaraderie there.
Options for Ho. She puts up a flick for Ambery. Ambery knocking on the doorstep. Goes to the middle to Ho. Several people striking up line, but the space is in the break side. No, it isn't. A nice shutdown D, but here's Ambery with the collection. Ho goes over the top. She got a goal early in the game. Now she adds an assist to her stats. That was great shutdown defense.
Alti.tv.
Offensive structure that both of these teams are playing. It is a structure that is becoming much more commonplace. It's known as Hex. So Felix Chardlow, shout out to you if you are watching currently. He is the pioneer of Hex structure.